Inside Morehead State Basketball is brought to you by the Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. Tim Short Auto Group, take the short drive to satisfaction. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. St. Clair Healthcare, amazing medicine close to home. Reno's Roadhouse, go wild, go west, go Reno's. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Total Care Pharmacy, dispensing care, one patient at a time. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the Hills since 1963. The Kentucky Welding Institute, experience that's built, not bought. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Eagle Trace Golf Course, the home of the Morehead State Eagles. Commonwealth Chiropractic. And Standifer Builders Paving of West Liberty, quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.
Hello everyone, and welcome into this New Year's edition of Inside Morehead State Basketball from the campus of Morehead State University and the Academic Athletics Center, as always alongside the Eagle head basketball coach Preston Spradlin. I'm David Patrick, and Preston, the tough non-conference schedule is over. Now we can focus squarely on the OVC. 17 regular season games in a fun time of the season.
It is, and this is what you work for. We talked about this in our first show as our schedule was revealed with, 4 top 25 opponents that we were playing in the non-conference. And so we really challenged ourselves. And I thought our team answered the call in getting better. We got better each and every game against some very difficult opponents in our schedule, and that's what you want to do. You want to get yourself better. You want to challenge yourself so that when you do get to league play, you're prepared and you're ready to see a number of different things once you get into league play, because this league this year is loaded. It's tough. It's a very difficult year given the COVID circumstances. You never know what's around the corner. You never know what kind of team you're going to have or what's going to show up from night to night. And having a tough, challenging non-conference schedule it certainly got us prepared for it.
To play 4 top 25 teams, I mean, that is, as you said, the best possible preparation that you can have. How much did it help your team?
I think it helped a lot. Our guys, understanding that our strength is in our numbers. Okay, it's in our team concept. When you play against Kentucky and Ohio State, Clemson, Richmond this year was obviously very good. Individually, we're not going to match up and have better individual players than maybe they do from an athletic standpoint, a talent, sometimes an experience standpoint, length, whatever that may be. But our guys learned throughout those games that we can compete at that level if we play as a team. If we share the ball, we focus on good shot selection, we cut down our turnovers, which has been an Achilles for us, we rebound the ball as a unit, and we execute our offense. And so that offered up some great opportunities for us to really learn how valuable that was. Sometimes we showed it, sometimes we didn't. That's why we came up short in those games. But the big takeaway was the lessons that we learned that prepare us for the conference season.
Stay with us. When we come back, we'll recap the Morehead State-Clemson game as Preston breaks down the Eagles' performance. That's next on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Hi, I'm Gary Markham, proud Morehead State alum and managing partner of Tim Short Auto Group. I'd like to welcome you to our state-of-the-art facility on Kentucky 801, just off I-64. We offer new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford makes, along with a wide selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. We now invite you to take the short drive to satisfaction in Morehead or our 2 newest locations, Maysville and Lexington. We are Tim Short Auto Group.
I'm Josh Teeter, PGA Tour professional and proud Morehead State Eagle, inviting you to bring your game to Eagle Trace Golf Course. Nestled in the beautiful Daniel Boone National Forest in Morehead, Eagle Trace is a unique and challenging venue offering year-round play and is open to the public. We have a large practice range, a clubhouse with a fully merchandised pro shop, a covered pavilion perfect for your great outings, and our newest addition, the Dr. Rex Cheney MSU Golf Facility. We look forward to seeing you here at Eagle Trace or visit us online at eagletracegolfcourse.com.
Eagle Game Highlights is sponsored by Wendy's of Morehead. Fresh, never frozen.
Welcome back into Inside Morehead State Basketball, and Preston, a great experience for your basketball team getting to play inside the ACC, one of the best teams in that conference, the Clemson Tigers. What did you learn about your team?
Well, I think the big thing that we learned about our club is that we can defend at a high level. You know, we go into this game and we hold Clemson without a field goal in the last 6 minutes of the game. And I think the other valuable lesson that just got hit home a little harder in this game was that we really have to value the ball. You know, this was it was a tie ball game or a one-point game, whatever it may have been in the first half. We're playing well on both sides of the ball. Our zone is really clicking. It's giving Clemson trouble. We're rebounding out of our zone. We're getting out in transition, making some plays. But then we went through a spell there where we turned the ball over 6 out of 7 possessions, and that really just let a team like Clemson get out on a run. And when you play against an ACC, SEC level opponent, a Big Ten, whatever it is, when you make those types of mistakes in the half court and you just give them possessions, their athleticism, their length, their talent is going to take over in transition. It's going to be really hard for you to overcome. And so that was a big lesson that we've been trying to get into our guys, you know, through the first 9 games. But I think it really hit home with them when they understood we can guard these guys. When we talk, when we sit in stances, when we change our defenses between our man-to-man coverage, our post blitzes, our ball screen was terrific. Our zone, again, was great. We were rebounding the ball. However, we just gave them too many opportunities, and you can't do that. And so that gave our guys a real eye-opening experience because we put all the other pieces of the game together. We just didn't value the basketball and take care of it and give ourselves the opportunity that we needed to. But a lot of good takeaways from that one. And so a couple more things with that game, David. You know, our fans always ask, you know, how does the schedule get developed? Why does a team like Clemson get on your schedule? Well, Coach Combs does our schedule, and he and I work hand in hand with that. But one thing that we really try to do in our non-conference is we try to get our players back home in their home area, their home state, or their hometown so that they can play in front of their families. And so right before Christmas, getting the opportunity to play in Clemson, South Carolina, about an hour away from Spartanburg, where obviously Talon Cooper is from, Tyjon Claude being just up the road from North Carolina. And it gave the opportunity for our guys that are from down south the opportunity to leave after the game and to go home a little bit. And so obviously no secret there, the game got moved up. It was supposed to be the game on the 22nd. Clemson called and we both agreed to move it one day earlier, and it was really just had everything to do with our student athlete well-being for both teams so that they could both have the opportunity to go home for an extra day, which during COVID is so important because these players, they've been locked into their dorm rooms, the gym. They haven't had a social life. Our players, for example, have not been home since July. They've not seen their families since then. When their families do get an opportunity to come to the game, obviously we're following strict protocols due to COVID to keep them safe because of the amount that we are having to test and cut down on their contacts. So getting an opportunity to play down there where families could come in a big, nice arena, safe environment, watch their sons play, take them home after Christmas, it meant a lot to our program, and that really drives a lot of our decisions when it comes to putting the schedule together.
Stay with us when we come back. Brent Arrington catches up with the reigning OVC Newcomer of the Week, Skyelar Potter, as they talk basketball and family. That's next on Inside Morehead State Basketball. Skyelar Potter!
At First National Bank, we believe in banking made easy. Whether it's a checking or savings account or a loan for a home or auto, First National Bank is the place for you. First National Bank is proud to be part of this community and a sponsor of this show. Good luck to Coach Spradlin and his staff on their season.
Banking at First National is easy as 1, 2, 3. Let us assist you with all your banking needs.
First National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
There's no better way to spend the day than with lunch or dinner at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead. Enjoy delicious steak, chicken, and ribs, along with our trademark honey butter rolls and hometown hospitality.
Hi, I'm Tim Covenberg. I promise to provide 100% guest satisfaction here at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead.
Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Woo!
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by U.S. Bank. All of us serving you.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball. I'm joined with one of the hottest shooters in the country, Skyelar Potter. He's here with us to talk a little bit about his current success and also a little bit about his hometown. Skyelar, tell the people where you're from and talk about your grandmother and your sister and their support in helping you play a great basketball game this season.
I'm from Bowling Green, Kentucky. I came from Warren Central High School. My granny and my sister, like actually all my family to be honest, but mainly my granny, she kind of motivates me to do what I do, because like me and my mom have had past history, and like she's had to take care of me and my sister all in one time, and I look at her and see like that's my role model. So.
All right, Skyelar, averaging double digits this year. That's a big thing for us this team. Also, you had a career high 22 against Clemson, who was number 24 in the nation. Your previous high was 18. Tell us how the work you've been putting in and your teammates and coaches have helped you to reach this career high goal.
Just getting in here, shooting every day, shooting after practice, before practice, making sure I stay in the rhythm, in and off the court. You know, creating our own energy in practice. That's real big this year. Just having that bond and that team chemistry and energy is pretty big for this year.
That's good. So, last thing, big thing, Newcomer of the Week. I want to welcome you to Morehead. That's really big, man. Newcomer of the Week in the OVC. What do you attribute that to? That's a really big success.
I say it'd probably go to my teammates. If it wasn't for my teammates, I probably wouldn't have got my 22 points, you know, finding me. KJ does real with doing that. Janai, when it comes in the post, he's good at kicking it out. But yeah, just getting that award, I say that probably go to my teammates.
That's good, man. So Skyelar, as we talked about earlier, one of the best shooters in the country. How does it feel once you finally feel that rhythm in the game and you know you're on fire?
I don't know, it feels good. You know, as any shooter can say, it feels good. Like, you feel me, you shoot it, you let it go, you already know it's almost going in 90% of the time. So I don't know, it's just one of those things. I got in there, and after I hit my first one, I was like, oh yeah, they're leaving me open. They just kept leaving me open, and I just kept shooting them. So they was falling for me, so it was working.
Skyelar Potter, thanks for being on the show again.
Appreciate it.
Keep up the great shooting. Morehead definitely needs it. Coach P and DP, they'll be back next.
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking and a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for our customers to refer their friends and family to bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift. So come bank with the best, the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
My great-grandfather opened the first Hinton Mill store back in 1918. Our family opened our first feed mill in the mid-1950s. We now have 5 locations and a wide range of products including feed, seed, fertilizer, crop protection, animal health products, fencing materials, and pet food. Though times have changed, our commitment to providing you with the highest quality products and knowledgeable customer service is as strong as ever.
I'm Adam Hinton, inviting you to stop in and see for yourself. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
On Saturday night, Morehead State taking the court at rival Murray State, looking to snap the Racers' 25-game home court winning streak and, in the process, win in Murray for the first time since January of 2003. The Eagles were impressive from the outset, taking an early 15-8 lead. Skyelar Potter pushed the advantage to 13 before Jalen Sabri scored to make it 29-16 with 6:32 remaining. Murray State's Tevin Brown reeled off 8 consecutive points late in the half to help the Racer cause, but Morehead State held a 36-29 lead at the break. The Eagles led for the majority of the second half before an 11-2 Racer run finally tied the game at 56 with just over 2 minutes left in regulation. But Davon Cooper and Talon Cooper were clutch down the stretch, with Davon finishing with a career-high 19 points, while Talon scored 12 and L.J. Bryan added 10 as Morehead State held on for the hard-fought 61-56 victory. The Eagles out-rebounded the Racers 39-37 and had 6 blocked shots, giving Morehead State an OVC best 53 rejections on the season. MSU improves to 5-6 overall and 2-2 in OVC play.
At Eagle Finance, our motto is simple: loans made easy, payments made affordable. We specialize in personal loans from $1,000 to $10,000. Do you need a loan for auto repair, vacations, or other expenses? How about consolidating debt or paying off medical or dental bills? Eagle Finance is here to help. Stop by and see Branch Manager Bill McGee and his staff at Eagle Finance, or visit us online at eagle.com.
Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware is celebrating more than 40 years as a locally owned and operated family business in Morehead. We would like to thank our valued customers for your loyalty and trust, and pledge to continue supplying the best quality service by our hometown employees. Big 4 Lumber is a staple of the Morehead-Round County community. We take great pride in giving back and invite you to join us for our many customer appreciation events throughout the year. That's Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, 1470 Flemingsburg Road in Morehead.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball. And Preston, sending the players home, it's very risky right now. But at the same time, as you mentioned, these players haven't been home since the summer. So you and your coaching staff felt it was not only important, but critical to let these kids go home.
Yeah, and you know, there was a lot of planning that went into the ability to do that. And so we started talking about this in August with our guys, because obviously we knew it was going to be the first opportunity for them to leave campus and get to see their families. So a lot of planning went into it, you know, dating back to I think even in October, when our schedule got flipped around, as we've talked about on the show. We had a family Zoom meeting, and we've had a couple of those throughout the pandemic, and that was where it was just our staff, our medical staff, our athletic director, Jamie Gordon, our athletic trainer, Jordan Kelly, and all of our coaches were on with the parents. And we had a Zoom meeting, and we just kind of detailed out the schedule. They were the first ones to get to know what the games were going to be, so they could plan taking off work, travel, whatever that may have been. And we talked about Christmas break. We talked about all the sacrifices that their sons have been making, the amount of testing they're going through, the protocols that we're going through to keep them safe while they're here on campus, and that it was important for us to allow the players to come home. Now, I think what, you know, my mentor, Coach Cal, said it best when he was asked that question a few weeks prior to Christmas, is he letting his players go home? And obviously they weren't able to, because they had a game against Louisville on the 26th, but he said that every program has to do what's right for their program. Every coach has to make that decision. We say the word family every time we break the huddle. It's written above our locker room, it's on the gear that we wear, and it's a way that we live our lives, and it's a way that we make our decisions, and what drives my decisions as a head coach of this program. And so it's not just the family of the guys that are in our basketball program, it's their family as well. And so these kids needed to go home, and we were really glad that we were able to do that and let them spend some time. We had safety protocols put into place so that when they returned to campus, we would pick back up with our testing. They tested at Clemson just before they got on the bus to come back to campus or go home, whichever one that was. Tested the moment they got back here, and then jumped right back into the NCAA OVC protocols that are normal anyway. But we went to great lengths to make sure that these guys got a chance to go home and enjoy their families, and coaches needed it as well. You know, I think everyone within our program really came back with a great just sense of refreshment and fulfillment from coming back from Christmas, because again, family is important. We talk about it in the recruiting process long before these guys make the decision to become a part of our program here at Morehead State, and we wanted to make sure that we live that out. And so when they got a chance to see their families, they really came back with a great sense of refreshment and a new energy, you know, ready to take on the OVC.
Big week for Morehead State here at Johnson Arena. 2 big home games against Tennessee Tech and Jacksonville State. Coach Spradlin will preview those games next right here on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
These days, banking, like basketball, moves at a fast pace. At Commercial Bank, that same fast pace comes to life with our lenders. We're fast with local loan decisions. Bankers who you know and who know you. Simply put, it's better banking. Commercial Bank, where friendliness prevails. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pain is your body's way of telling you that something's wrong. Stress from a car accident, work injuries, aggravation, or even unknown aches can manifest and become worse months or years down the road. Take the initiative and take care of your body. Dr. Chris Skinner at Commonwealth Chiropractic in Morehead has a locally owned practice that pledges to treat everyone like family. And he's the official chiropractor for Morehead State Athletics. Located off the US 60 bypass, just west of City Park and next to iStyle Salon, call today, 783-0233.
After having gastric sleeve, I immediately saw results. Before the surgery, I had lost 25 pounds, and after the surgery, I lost 105 within 9 months. As soon as I met Dr. Lynch, I knew he was the guy. The support that I received through the whole team at St. Clair, even down to the receptionist, everyone was on my side. It gave me the jump start that I needed to change my life.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball. And Coach, it's been a while since your team has been home to play a basketball game, about 3 weeks as a matter of fact. But 2 big games, Tennessee Tech on Thursday and Jacksonville State on Saturday, and a chance for your team to really make some progress in the OVC.
Absolutely. You know, you want to take advantage when you are playing at home, and we have played well at home when we've had our opportunities this year. But 2 tough opponents, and I tell our guys and I tell our fans out there as well, you know, you can't play the scores. No. You can't play the records. You know, we highlighted our difficult non-conference schedule that we played. I think maybe the only team in the OVC that's probably played a tougher one would be Tennessee Tech. So they've got a record that is not indicative of how good their team is going to be and how competitive it's going to be in the league because of how difficult their non-conference schedule is. So just like us, they're drawing some confidence from the gauntlet of difficult opponents that they've gone through. And so we're going to have to be ready for a very tough game with great guard play. You know, Jacksonville State, they didn't return a lot of players, but they've got their man Ray Harper, you know, righting the ship for them, and the coach does a fantastic job. You know what you're going to get. They're going to be tough. They're going to be physical, half-court, man-to-man. They're going to really rebound the ball. And so we're going to have a great week of preparation to get ready so that we can take advantage of being here at home. And, you know, let me say this, too, about playing here at home. To our fans out there, the ones that haven't had a chance to come to a home game this year, our administration has done an unbelievable job with the planning and the protocols they've put in place to keep you safe while you come to enjoy a game in person here in Johnson Arena with everyone spaced out. Our game atmosphere is terrific. The facility looks great, and so should you make the decision to come down to Johnson Arena to watch these games, you can do so safely and know that everything is being taken care of, and you can come and enjoy the game with your family like you normally would, just a little bit different.
Home games Thursday and Saturday. We hope to see you here at Johnson Arena. Thanks for watching, and on behalf of the Eagle head basketball coach Preston Spradlin, I'm David Patrick. We will see you next week right here on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Inside Morehead State Basketball was brought to you by the Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking. Tim Short Auto Group, Take the short drive to satisfaction. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. St. Clair Healthcare, amazing medicine close to home. Reno's Roadhouse, go wild, go west, go Reno's. First National Bank, a tradition of value and convenience. Total Care Pharmacy, dispensing care, one patient at a time. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the Hills since 1963. The Kentucky Welding Institute, experience that's built, not bought. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Big 4 Lumber Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Eagle Trace Golf Course, the home of the Morehead State Eagles. Commonwealth Chiropractic. And Standifer Builders Paving of West Liberty. Quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.